Hey YouTube, so I'm coming at you guys with another video, and I wanted to come at you with an update on the wedding planning. Woo! So Des and I are getting married this year, and our wedding date is set for November 3rd, 2018. So we really don't have a lot of money, and we're paying for this wedding ourselves. Now we may have some contributions from family members. However, there's no fairy godmother funding the whole wedding. Bride is not paying for the wedding by herself. And I'm very frugal. And I think it's really, really important that I don't spend our money for our future trying to have a wonderful wedding for a couple of hours with unlimited bar access and a lot of dancing, and then we move into our married life with debt and anxiety. I've always dreamt of having a traditional wedding. And when I say traditional, I mean like I've always wanted to walk down the aisle when I got married. And I've always wanted to have a nice gown on. And that's about as traditional as I've wanted it to be. So my uncle, he is a pastor at a church in Duluth, Georgia. And that is actually where my family on my mother's side is from. We're looking at a second venue for our reception because anybody that's been married knows that if you have a wedding at a church, you cannot have any sultry music, you cannot have any alcohol, and you cannot dance. Or if you do, it cannot be any type of vulgar music, any type of nothing. So it's not even that I want vulgar music and stuff, but I do want to have a daddy-daughter first dance. I do want to have a toast, even if it was just red wine, to toast to the wedding. I am considering open bar. That's really more so my fiance's idea because I think it loosens everybody up and it just makes it a good time. Not only are we celebrating God and celebrating each other and celebrating us wanting to be together forever, but it's also a party. It's a celebration. However, those things can be costly, so we're still looking into everything. I mentioned in my update video that Desmond and I put our deposit on our honeymoon. We put the deposit on our honeymoon because regardless of if we have a fancy wedding or just a very private ceremony with our closest friends and family, we are definitely getting married this year. November 3rd actually falls on a Saturday this year, so I feel like this is the perfect year to actually have our anniversary date as our wedding anniversary date as well. It looks like for now we're going to be having a traditional wedding ceremony in a church with all of our friends and family. I have my bridal party set up, but I need to confirm with everybody and have hearts to hearts because with planning a wedding, it's very stressful. And for me, it's double stressful because, again, we're home buying and planning a wedding. So it's a double whammy. You want to make sure that the people that are in your party are really here for it. And not even necessarily that they like the bride and they like the groom and they like everything. But are they there emotionally? Do they have stuff going on in their life that's going to distract them from being able to be there for you? Are they able to afford it? Because even though it's my wedding, I'm not buying bridesmaid dresses, shoes, hair. I'm not doing any of that because if you want to be in the wedding, you will make it happen. And if you can't, it's no offense or no hurt or no shade towards you. You are still invited, my friend. You can come to my bachelorette party, my friend. But I don't need that type of stress in my life, worrying about your budget while I'm still over here worrying about mine for the bigger picture. I would rather have 3 solid bridesmaids than 8 looking a mess up there running my wedding pictures. Just saying. As far as like the groomsmen, I don't really see a lot of issues with that. Men are very straightforward and to the point. Like Des already knew who he was gonna have as his groomsmen the night of the engagement. Half of them were there when he proposed. Like, really, nothing's been done. I bet you guys were like, oh, she just went off YouTube again and she's planned her wedding and she's doing everything without us. I haven't done anything. My heart has really been on this home search. The home buying process has really took the majority of my time up. And I honestly believe that I'm going to kick it into full gear once we get settled. Please comment, rate, subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you'd like to hear more about this topic, and I'll see you in the next video.